Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to my channel, T to the Y to the M to the A-R-A. All right, today we're going to see what's going on. So let's clear out this old energy from the old reading because it was a lot. It's feeling kind of heavy. All right. But hey, Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. We're going to see what's going on in your energies today. So Spirit, please give me a message for the Sagittarius Collective. Remember, this is a general reading, and if you want a personal reading, please check out BeingTymara.com at the link in the description box below. All right, we're going to see what energy is coming towards y'all. What energy is coming towards the Sagittarius Collective? Okay. Energy is coming towards the Sagittarius Collective. What do they need to know? All right, it says you need some time alone. You need to spend some time alone, and you know why. It says don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. I feel like your energy, whatever Sagittarius I'm talking to, your energy could be very magnetic at this time. So people can naturally want to come up to you when you out and about. People want to talk to you. People want to be near you. People just like having conversation. Maybe you give good advice that people love being up in your energy. But sometimes you need to spend time alone. Spending this time alone could be for you to refresh your mind, get to know yourself, hear your own darn thoughts. Because sometimes you can be taking on the thoughts and energies of other people. And this is why they're saying you don't need to look at anyone. You don't need to talk to anyone right now. You just need to be in the company of yourself. Because when you are alone and by yourself, you have time to think, see what you need to do next, have time to meditate, have time to clear your mind. So for some of you, what is it that you're needing to, why do you need a long time right now? Let me know down below. Why are you needing a long time? Because this is what I'm pulling on, but for everybody, it could be different. Why do you feel that you need a long time at this moment? What else is going on here, Spirit? They also said you need a big hug. At this time, you also need a big hug. So have you been there for everybody else but not being there for yourself? That's like, okay, I've been hugging everybody else. I need somebody to hug me every once in a while. I need somebody to care about me every once in a while because I take care of everybody else, but what about me? Or is it that you just haven't really been around anybody that you feel comfortable enough to receive a hug with, or like really have anybody to get that hug from? But I see right now at this point you're needing a hug, and you also need some time alone. What else is coming through for the Sagittarius Collective? And it says, have you eaten? You are acting like a big baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a taco. Okay. So have you eaten lately? Once again, I'm getting this energy of a person who has just been taking care of everybody else, but failing to take care of themselves. I'm getting the energy of a person who is reliable. And I'm going to see if this is going to come up even more in the reading. But I'm getting this energy of a person who is reliable. Because a person who needs to spend some time alone, that means they have a lot of people around them. Or a lot of people that rely on them, call on them. A person who needs a hug probably gives out a lot of hugs and haven't been hugged in a while either. Or hugged the proper way. Where you just feel like you could just exhale. I just heard the song Waiting to Exhale. Somebody could be listening to that, like that album, or recently watched that movie. Or maybe you need to exhale. Or do some yoga. So... And they're also saying that you need to eat. So a person who has not really ate has been there for everybody else, or been busy doing a lot that you really have not even been watching to see have you ate. So have you ate anything? And even if you have been eating, are you really, to me, when I think of a person taking a break to go eat, you're mindfully eating. You're actually going to go let your hair down and maybe go sit down at a restaurant, go have you a coffee, or doing something that you intentionally want to do. Not your typical, let me just throw something in my stomach so my stomach can stop growling. No, to sit and mindfully have yourself a meal and eat something. I feel like you just been taking care of everybody else when it's time for somebody to take care of you. So what else is going on here? What is it at this moment that the Sagittarius Collective is needing to know, Spirit? What does Sagittarius need to know? Why is it that Sagittarius need time alone? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, the reason why they're calling for you, they're saying you need to spend some time alone, is because this is the only way you're able to hear your thoughts, to see what you need to do next. Because there's some good news or a message that could be coming in. Or when you separate yourself, you're able to reevaluate to see what you need to do for yourself. So we have good news. Somebody wants to hear some good news, or even something could be coming in. Almost in the sense of somebody receiving an epiphany for taking time to sit. And it's like, oh, well, I know I'm going to do that next. I'm going to do this next. Like you're getting some type of messages. So this is why they're saying you need to spend time alone. And they are wanting you to disconnect. Disconnection, even if you don't have a whole bunch of people around you, you still could be connected to people socially, spiritually. You could be a parent and you have children that's always relying on you. Maybe you need to just take time and say, hey, daddy gonna be in the tub, mommy gonna be in the tub. Take time for yourself and go take a break off to the side. This will be this is how you'll get a minute. Calling up the grandparents or calling up somebody to see if you could drop the kids off. But the reason why they are wanting you to go spend some time alone is so you can disconnect. So this is you turning off the phone, putting it on do not disturb, so that way you can receive this message. Plus, it will allow you to have more peace in your life. So somebody's looking for some peace. You just want some peace and quiet, okay? Having peace and quiet is going to come from you disconnecting from the world. This is when you can see what it is that you need to do next. And you can also hear from spirit. You can also hear from God. So this is why they're calling for you to do this. I'm seeing that you are an empathetic person. So you can sense what people are saying, not saying. You can feel it. You can interpret it. I'm getting this energy of an intuitive person or just an empathetic person. Maybe you've been seeing too much craziness going on in the world and it's really affecting you. That's why they're telling you to disconnect. Maybe you've been hearing that there's a lot going on with your family and you need to disconnect. Maybe it's stuff that just keep coming down the pipeline. Think. Maybe 30, 40, 50 years ago, there wasn't all this connection to every single thing that's going on in the world. We will only be affected by what's happening in our own environment. Now we are so connected in the world, we can hear everything that's going on everywhere. And it can drain you. If your algorithm is not following the right type of content, this thing going on, this war, this fight, this thing, this money, and you trying to handle what's going on in your damn household. And then you taking on the energy of the world, stuff that you would not normally have taken on had you not been connected through these devices. So they're saying that you could be empathetic. So this is why you're needing to disconnect. It's also when you disconnect, when it brings you peace, it allows you to add value to your own life. So imagine how many things you are able to get done by just simply cutting the phone off. There's probably be things on your to-do list that was on there like 90 days ago. You're like, oh, I finally had time to do this. I disconnected from the phone. I took me a good old nap. I ran me a good bath. I was able to finish a few. I got 3 things off my list today instead of just one. When you go in solitude, you add value to your life. And this is why they're calling for you to do this right now. This is what you need to know. And it allows you also to be honest with yourself, to be honest with your environment. It allows you to reevaluate to see what it is that you do need and want in your life and what you don't need and don't want in your life. So a lot of honesty comes in the silence. When you're sitting in silence, they're giving me the example. I don't know why. They just show me a hotel room. But I get this when I go to a hotel room. Every time I go to a hotel, I probably go to a hotel at least like once a month. Once every other month. I like a good old staycation. So when I go to a hotel, it always allows me to reevaluate what I need in my home. Because I'm like, if I stayed in this hotel for this weekend and this is all I need, when I come back into the house, I don't need all this stuff. It allows me to be honest with myself because I sat in that hotel room without my husband, without my children, by myself. I'm able to meditate and I was able to see what it is that I need in my life. I was able to be honest with myself and you're able to hear your own thoughts. So Spirit is giving me that example to explain to y'all. So when you take this time to yourself, I want y'all to come back to this video and let me know, like, tomorrow I went in solitude. I was by myself. I cut the phone off and it felt good, and this is what I was able to accomplish. So, what else is going on here? Okay, what is it at this point in life that the Sagittarius is needing to embrace? What are they needing to embrace? I hope y'all can hear me, because I know sometimes y'all be saying that I have it'd be a problem with my mic. I told you I'm gonna switch out the phone. I've been being lazy. The new phone's sitting right here, but I gotta transfer over at least like 200 drafts on my TikTok page. It's been taking me some time to upload all these drafts. I know y'all been seeing all these shorts coming out, either shorts or just old content. I gotta put on this YouTube channel and the other YouTube channel. So it's either I let it go or I post it. So it's taking me time to switch over. But when I switch over, prayerfully, the sound will sound better. Okay, what is it that the Sagittarius Collective is needing to embrace at this time? Embracing adversity. To know that adversity is going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to come. It's part of life. Don't run from it. Just figure out when adversity comes your way, how can you be resilient? What can you learn from it? What's the lesson here? What's the challenge here? I always say, Earth to me is a school, and Earth is school. And when you're in school, you have different grade levels. At every new grade level, it's going to be a new challenge, a new thing to learn, a new lesson. It's going to be something. It's going to be a whole new syllabus. So to me, I look at Earth as a school. When we are still here and these spirits are still in these bodies, we still have something to learn. So there's always going to be something going on. It does not necessarily mean that it's always going to be negative, but throughout being in this school, there's going to be some adversity come, because in adversity comes uncomfortability. And when you are uncomfortable, you learn lessons. You learn how to be resilient, you learn how to overcome. It builds character, all these things come. And it's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. Because best believe, when stuff be going on, people be ready to curse people out, knock things over. I be in here, I knock all this over. Be ready to knock things over. Look, I'm one to tell you, I'm not perfect. I won't ever claim to be perfect. I'm here to learn. We all in school to learn. Sometimes my teenagers say that, like, if you in school and you learning something, how can you teach me something you learning? Because I passed chapter 17. I'm on chapter 18. We in our 30s and 40s. We passed that chapter already. So we're not perfect. We just trying to, if you have a third grader, if somebody's at that third grade level, somebody's at the 12th grade level, why not take a cheat code from somebody that was already past third grade? So, adversity. When adversity comes, they are telling you, embrace it and take what you can learn from it, so that way we can move on from it. Okay, what else should Sagittarius learn? Didn't I just say this? Say outbursts. You know what? This is coming out right over top of this card that says you need a hug. You need a big effing hug. The reason why they're saying you need a hug is because you've been going through some adversity and you've been having some outbursts. Some things been making you want to flip a table. So what they are telling you is that you need to embrace being hugged, being loved on, that people do care about you, even that you're cared about. Somebody knows they're cared about. Other people, I'm getting this energy of somebody don't like really being touched as much. Maybe you're so independent, or you have some wounds that you may not like people touching you, and that could be one of the reasons why they're saying embrace a hug. But others of you just been taking on a lot, and your plate is just filled, and this is what's making you want to just scream. And sometimes you got to go out there in the woods and let it out. Sometimes you got to go let it out. Sometimes you got to tell people how you feel. You don't want to hold that in. Throat chakra open, okay? So they're telling you, embrace the outbursts. Embrace the outbursts. I feel like in that sense, this is how you transmute energy in a positive way. It's by doing it in a way that doesn't necessarily hurt people in a sense, but it helps to build the foundation. We want to build the foundation. We don't want to tear down the house brick by brick. We want to build the foundation. So sometimes you got to let people know how you feel without holding it in. and know that a challenge is going to come. Whether somebody like it or not, you told somebody how you felt, you got it off your chest, you're not holding it in. It's not going to manifest into disease because you're not holding that energy in for years and you're letting this person run over you, this person take advantage, this person do something. Then you just holding it in, it's just festering. They're saying, no, talk about it. Go break a plate. Go jump in the water. Go to the woods and go scream. And let it out. And what else is Sagittarius needing to embrace? Embracing the truth. Embracing the truth. What does the truth mean to you in your circumstances? The truth is this relationship is not going to work out. I don't love this person. The truth is I don't like living in this city. I want to move to another city. The truth is maybe I got in over my head with this situation. What is the truth to you? They want you to embrace that truth. The truth is this just me and I'm not going to change it. Somebody may want me to change it. They may want me to like the color orange, but my favorite color is yellow and that's my truth and I'm going to embrace it. And I'm going to be around people who like the color yellow. So they wanted you to face your truth. What is that truth to you? Embrace that truth. And also, see, it's like a pattern going on here. They want you to embrace detoxing. So what does detoxing mean to you? Is it detoxing our skin, detoxing our body, detoxing our environment, detoxing our phones, our mindsets, just detoxing our lives in general? Hell, detoxing the body of parasites, okay? You better get you some bentonite clay and some, what is it, I can't say that word. That P word, psilocybin husk or psilocybin, somebody know what I'm talking about. And some lemon juice and you drink that, it'll work good for your system. Getting you some walnut, what is it, some black walnut or some cloves. It's good for the good old parasite detox. But getting you some stuff that will work on to help you with a detox, to help you physically detox yourself, to mentally detox yourself. Mentally detox, they want you to embrace this detox. That's why they said they want you to spend some time alone. I feel like overall, Sag, they are just saying that you need to just detox. Okay, and what else? Okay, what you need to release. Spirit, what is it that the Sagittarius Collective is needing to release? You are needing to release the need of being intimidated by your purpose. Your purpose is your purpose and nobody else. This is why you reincarnated and came into this body. So you need to embrace that. This is your purpose. This is who you are. At the end of the day, this is who you are. You like the color yellow, so what? Stand up in it. Have an outburst, scream it to the top of your lungs. This is me. This is who I was meant to be. I may not look like you. You may not like locks. I like locks. That's all that matters. I'm going to wear what I wear. This is what I do. I may get a touch up once every 6 months. This is me. Who are you? Embracing you. And not caring what other people say. So they said you need to let go of being intimidated by your purpose. Instead, detach from people's outcomes of what they think. Detach from their expectation of how they think you're supposed to look, how they think you're supposed to be, how they think who you're supposed to marry. If your life purpose is, you're like, hey, I'm proud of being a person with no kids. I'm proud of being a person that is single. I don't look forward to being nobody's husband or wife. I am proud of being a person who have 20 partners. Whatever it is, it's your truth. I am proud to be this person. I'm proud to be purple. I'm proud to be green. I'm proud to be gay. I'm proud to be straight. Whatever it is your truth. Your truth is your truth. So detach from people's expectation of what they think you're supposed to be and how they supposed to. They said, live in your truth. Your purpose is your purpose. Don't be intimidated by your purpose. Detach from people's expectations. And also that, Lord Jesus, I'm about to burn my darn cord. Ooh, I hope this still works. I damn burnt it down. But yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me move this. So I feel like somebody gets stressed out overthinking too much. That's why they say you need to eat a taco. I feel like this is just a figurative speech. For some people, they just tell you need to go eat. For others of you, this is you overthinking or being too worried about all these other things going on in the world. That's why they telling you just bring it back on and go home, lay in your comfortable bed, and just embrace what it is that you need to do to get to the next level or to get to the next step. So just slowing it down, going in your house, eating a damn taco, not caring that somebody said you had 20 tacos last week, why you eating another one? So what? So, like embracing who you are, knowing that life is a project and it can be a project and it's not perfect. There's going to be some mistakes. You're just learning. You're building it one brick at a time, one step at a time. And hell, that you're a project. We all a project. We're a work in progress. And so you're working on something. You're building something. Everything that's going on, the good, the bad, the uglies, is building a foundation for something that's all a part of your progress. That's all a part of your purpose. So this is you embracing your purpose. So let's see. What is something that the Sagittarius can do to heal at this moment? What can they do to heal at this moment? To work on themselves, to heal. Practice forgiveness by letting go of resentments and focusing on understanding. So practice forgiveness by letting go of resentments, not holding on to resentments, and focusing on understanding. This is what they want you to do, Sag. What else can Sag do to heal? Engage in physical activities you enjoy. So they want you to get out and move that body. So they want you to dance, go to the gym, do some yoga, do some jogging, but do some physical activity and let go of just resentments. Just like, it don't mean, I'm always want to say, just because you let it go don't mean that you forgot. You don't have to forget. You don't have to forget. You ain't forget, okay? But it doesn't mean that you necessarily forgot. It just means that you letting it go for yourself so that way you can heal and it don't stay built up in this body. Like, you don't have to forget what they did. You ain't going to do it again. Try it today. Like, you ain't going to let nobody play with you today, but it does not mean. So, once again, forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. What they say is like having somebody, it's like you drinking a poison and expecting the person to die. Having an unforgiving heart is you drinking that poison. When that person's sleeping good at the end of the day, they probably doing it to the next goddamn person. So this is you letting it go so you can move on with your life and be that authentic person that you are so you can love on yourself properly and do all them good things, So this is all I have for you. If anything resonated, please leave me a message down below. And as always, I'll see you next time. So take care.